Hello. Let's do this. We're going start to finish. I've got a clean face and nowhere to go, but we're going to do it. Okay, so let's start with eyebrows because that is what I start with. All right, got trust. This is what I use on my eyebrows. Just gonna tap in. And guys, I fan mine out a little bit. Mine are thick, so they don't need a lot of filling in. I'm sure as I get older, I'll have to fill them in more. But this is how I do it, guys. I literally make my line where I want it. Everyone does their eyebrows different. You can do them how you want. I have seen so many people do them that this is kind of what works for me. So I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. Just like that. Just fill it in like that. Sometimes I'll go through too and just brush those hairs the way that I want them. I go up and over. So some people go straight up with theirs and I can't get on board with that right now. If you do, that's awesome. I think they look great. I just don't think I can pull it off. Okay, so eyebrows are done. Let's do an eyeshadow look. We're gonna do let's see. Okay, let's go with it. We're going with, I think this is number 33. Let's do a green and orange color. No, not orange. Green and yellow. Let's do it. So this is number 33. So it's darker. Oh, sorry. Intermission. Forgot to prime my eyelids. Just with my winter color. Just a little tap. Just like that. Some just to get it to stick in there. It looks really dark, but it's my summer color. I did not want to move to my winter color. Winter colors always stink because you're not as tan. So number 33, I'm actually going to take this into the crease. It's a green. It's so pretty. That side, I'm just swirling, tapping the excess off. Dab it in the corner because I like the outer corners to be a little darker. And then I'm just swiping into my crease. Sweeping. Sweeping. So something like that. I don't do greens very often. I always think they look scary. Just like that. Then let's go in with, what's this one? Let's go with Stay Golden. Swirling into my brushing, tapping it off, and just going right here in the middle. It's almost all of your eyelid. I usually do like, you cut your eyes in thirds. I'm not good at math, so if I'm wrong, just laugh with me. I do it in the 2/3 right here. And I could be wrong. I could be like way wrong, but just roll with it. I was never good at math, ever. Okay, so that was number 33, and then we did golden. Stay Golden. And then next, I am going to go in with, I'm pretty sure this is Blondie. Maybe, if I can get it out. Gracious. There we go. Blondie. I don't use Blondie very often. It is a shimmer. I'm just going to dip my finger in. Just tap it a little bit. Look how much that came on. And then I'm going to go just right above my eyelashes, like across the whole lid, like that. Okay? I actually like this look a lot. Make sure you get some in that inner corner. That. Okay. Then, sorry, my dog hears something. He loves to just bark and hear his voice. I'm going to go back into number 33. Tap it off. And then just go in that center again. In the crease. Just like that. Look how pretty that looks. I've never done this one before. I like it. Okay. So next it is hack time. Okay. I am going to use the buff brush. This is my absolute favorite brush. I use it every day. This is what I use to apply my main highlight and my brightening highlight. So my brightening highlight, I'm going to use the bigger end. It's going to pick up a lot more. So literally just tap in a couple times. There, that's a little bit better. Okay, something like that. And then the middle of the forehead. Something like that. Okay, looks scary, but once your skin warms up, it just kind of all like how I determine would be like melt together. It just kind of like, it just settles into your skin. I love it. I just love the feel of it. I love the way it looks once it warms up to your skin. So next, putting on my brightening highlight, center of the face, all the way down, like that. And then I blend in with my main highlight that I have around my mouth. Okay. Under my eyes. I always forget under my eyes. Usually I just press this in like that. You can sweep it across. Nothing wrong with that. It's how you want to apply it. And if Cheetah Hack works for you, there's still a lot of people that love that over just applying it like this. I did the Cheetah Hack probably, it was a good 3-4 months before I ventured out and I actually tried to use different brushes and apply it differently, and it just works for me. So I want to use, let's use Stone. So I got color matched with Stone for my contour. So let's use that. I don't use it very often. So you're just gonna put it right there where your shadows are. So right here's my cheekbone. I go just right underneath it. I want my face to look as skinny as possible because I have a round face and a chubby face. So the smaller I can make it, the more happy I'm gonna be. And with Seint, I can do that. All right, so got the contour on both sides. Got it on my forehead. Now let's go down the nose. Y'all, when I leave the house and I forget to contour my nose, I think my nose looks so funny. I'm like, oh, definitely forgot it today. So I'm going to use the small end. I always use the small end to do my nose because it's just a smaller area and it doesn't take a lot. All right, let's do underneath the lip. I don't normally do this unless I'm going out and we're actually getting fancy for the night, which isn't very much. Okay. Underneath the chin. Get rid of that double chin. Like that. And then drag it down. Just like that. Okay. All right. So we got that. Now we need a lip and cheek. So I think I'm going to go with, let's go with this one. It looks scary, but it's not, I promise. This is Royal. So it's kind of a maroonish color. And yes, you will see dog hair in my tins because, well, that's just what happens with dogs. So I'm tapping in a couple times. Get some product on. Going right above the contour line where I have my contour. Rule of thumb is 2 finger lengths over. So I press it in where I like it. Sometimes if I'm like, ooh, that's a little bright, I'll take the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer brush and I will just kind of make it a little bit lighter and make that contour and the lip and cheek go together. So something like that. Okay. It's still a little bit bright for me. So what I can do is I can go back into my, sometimes I do my main highlight. Sometimes I do my brightening highlight. Just depends on how bright it actually is. So it's a little brighter than I like. So I go in with the fluffy end and just tap very lightly and just very lightly go over it. And it kind of like, see, it already took a little bit of it away. I'm not a very like, whoa, you got blush on type of person. So I don't go in very dark with it. So that is my hack. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Let's do some bronzer. Okay. Like I said, I use bronzer more in the winter because I'm trying to stay out of the tanning beds and be good, but bronzer can do that for me. So I'm trying. So I just swirl it. And these are both bronzers. I don't know how I ended up with 2, but I ended up with 2. So I'm going to go to the corners of my forehead. And you're not pressing very hard in this. I mean, I literally am putting no pressure on it. And then I'm going to go to the high points of my cheeks. And then I always go across the nose and across the chin. Okay. You can even use this down your neck. My face gets a lot darker than my neck. So if I have somewhere that I'm like, yeah, I probably should do something about that today, I will use bronzer on my neck. Normally, not very often do I do that, but I will do that. So then you're just going to blend it in. Okay. See, there's a big difference. And it keeps you out of the tanning bed because they're not good for you. And I tanned a lot last year because I was getting married and I wanted to be tan. My mom has the best complexion and I didn't get that from her. I got my dad's. And my brother tans like my mom. So I got my hips from my mom. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Okay, so lip and cheek, bronzer. Let's do an illuminator. This is Glamazing. This is my favorite. I don't have the brush that a lot of people use for this. So I'm going to go in with my 30-second hack brush, or my 3D brush. It's not 30-second hack anymore. So I just like swipe it a little bit, get a little bit on there. And I'm going to go, look at that. So pretty. I just go to the high points of my cheeks. Look at that. So pretty. And then you're going to go to the end of your nose. Cupid's bow. And then when I have lipstick on, I will go in the middle of my lips. Okay? Easy. Easy, easy. All right. My last step is going to be vanilla dust. I use this in the summer a lot more than I do the winter, just because my face sweats a lot because I work in a shop. So I don't use it very often in the winter. So, and this is still my first tin from almost 2 years ago. So I've had a lot. And in the summer, I will either go underneath my eyes, over my nose, and on my forehead. Or if I really don't want that dewy look for the day, take it all over your face. If you don't want that dewy look, just tap it all over your face. Like that. Makeup is art. You just go with it. You wing it. You have fun. And that's what I do. So, done. Literally, if I hadn't been talking, it would have been a lot less time than 16 minutes. But we're going to go with it. Gonna do some mascara. This is my absolute favorite mascara. I get it from Ulta. And then I will take a picture to show you guys what my face looks like. So, continue to stay with me. My videos are going to get a little bit better. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me because it's just, it's something I'm passionate about. And, yeah, it's going to be a good year. I told myself it's going to be a great year. We're going to have fun. And that's what I need. So, that's what we're going to do. Thanks, ladies.